How's it, Father? Tired of hearing, ish, I don't know, every time you ask about SASSA? Whether you're wondering why your money hasn't landed, or if you can collect on Gogo's behalf, or even what that scary referred status means, I'm answering all your burning SASSA questions right here, right now. Let's get plugged in.
Let's go. We plug you with what you need to know. Whether you're grinding as a student, job hunting, or waiting on that pension, no confusion. From Kasi to suburbs, we got you. Oh, when I stay woke, stay sharp, and stay plugged. Most wrong.
Well, let's start at the beginning. How do you even get a SASSA grant? What documents do you need to apply for SASSA? Well, you'll need your SA ID or a valid permit for refugees and asylum seekers. You will need proof of income if you are receiving any income. And you'll need your banking details as well as medical reports for people applying for disability grants. Always keep copies of your documents. Next question, can I apply for a SASSA grant online? Yeah, absolutely you can. Visit services.sassa.gov.za for certain grants, but for others like SRD, you go to srd.sassa.gov.za. How long does it take for a SASSA application to be approved? It takes anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 months, depending on the grant type and if your documents are all correct. Patience is key here, fam. Alright, let's look at some SRD questions. Who qualifies for the SRD 370 grant? Okay. You must be a SA citizen, permanent residents, refugees and asylum seekers also qualify. You should be aged between 18 and 60 years. You should have no income more than 624 rands a month. And you should not be receiving other government support, so no other grants. Okay, how do I apply for the SRD 370 grant? It's easy. Just go to srd.sassa.gov.za or WhatsApp. Save this number 082 046 8553. Why is my SASSA SRD status saying pending, referred, or declined? Oh, okay. So pending means your application is still being verified. Referred means SASSA is double checking your info. Declined means, well, you know what declined means, but you can appeal within 30 days if your initial application wasn't approved and you think you should be approved. You have 30 days of getting declined to appeal. Use the website to appeal quickly. Alright, when do I get paid once approved? Usually between the 25th and the 30th of each month. And guys, this is for the SRD. Obviously, the other grants are paid earlier in the month. Alright, let's look at questions regarding payment delays and cards. Why hasn't my SASSA money reflected yet? It could be that either your payment is still processing or you issued incorrect banking details, or maybe there's public holidays or weekends that cause delays. You will see with the May payment date that there are some delays due to, all the public holidays. Okay, can I collect my grant after the payment date? Yeah, sure you can. Your money doesn't disappear, it waits for you. Is the SASSA Gold card still valid? So this was supposed to expire, I think it was initially in February. It was extended, so it'll be valid only until the 31st of May 2025, unless they move it again. But right now we're looking at the 31st of May for your gold card. After that, you'll have to switch to the black card at Postbank or selected retailers. Just cut yourself the headache and just switch already if you haven't done so. Okay, next question. Can I change my payment method to my bank account? Yes. You can update your details at srd.sassa.gov.za. That's for the 370 guys. And then, you can also visit SASSA offices. All right, let's look at some updates and suspensions and more. Right, how do I update my banking details or phone number? So this is for other grants, not the SRD, because we've already covered this. You can visit your SASSA branch. That's the best way to go and update your details. Why was my grant suspended or stopped? Either you didn't update your info, or your income has now become above the threshold, or there are potential fraud concerns. So you have to always respond to SASSA when they request information from you, so that your grant doesn't get suspended. Next question, how long will the SRD grant be extended for? So far, the information is that it will be extended up until March 2026. But for now, there aren't any increases in the pipeline. They haven't mentioned any. But they'll most likely, because every year they say it's the last year and they keep extending it. This was just supposed to be initially for the COVID period, but we are in 2025 and the grant's still going hot and strong. So I suspect it might continue beyond the March period, but for now they've committed until March 2026. Okay, next question. Can somebody collect my grant on my behalf? Yes. With a signed power of attorney letter, you can send a relative if you are unable to go collect for yourself. But it's better to just, get the card, or rather just have the money paid into your bank account so that you don't have to go to like a Pick and Pay or whoever to go collect. Why do I need to renew my grant every year? Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. The question is, do I need to renew my grant every year? Not at all. Not all grants, but disability and SRD need regular reviews. How do I check my SASSA balance? Okay, you use your phone to dial *120 *3210#, or you can dial *120 *69277#. After you dial this number, a small window will appear asking for your national ID number and SASSA registered phone number. Put in all those details and your current SASSA balance status will be sent to your phone in a text message. Where can I contact SASSA for help? Okay, you can call them at 0800 601011, or you can visit sassa.gov.za. And there you have it, Sauda, your ultimate SASSA FAQ guide. If you've got more questions, drop them in the comments and maybe we'll do a part 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay plugged for more tips, updates, and helpful guides. Until next time, stay plugged. Cheers.
No, yo. Hey, sharp. Thanks for tuning in. Knowledge is power. Now let the learning begin. Smash that like, drop a comment, Till next time, Zancy, stay plugged for sure.